Hi friends, I'm Olga Koelsch and welcome to my studio. Today we're gonna paint a beautiful peony in very loose abstract technique which is very easy and gives a very wonderful feeling. And let's start. To start painting our peony, I'm just show that the bud will be here. This will be the center, and I'm start to paint with the tip of the brush, and I use violet purple color, and you could mix it, for example, with quinacridone rose and ultramarine blue. And I use different types of strokes, a little bit thicker, a little bit smaller. I paint in very sharp style. I do not keep my brush long on the paper. It's a very dynamic painting, and don't overthink it. Sometimes I add more intense color, and especially to the bottom part, or also to some petals to divide. Here is the central petal, which will be very bright, and to make it more evident, I will add a little bit of texture and hints around. Everywhere I paint with these C strokes, and I keep in mind that this is the central part. We'll later on connect it. We will put this bud on a stem, but before it's a big peony which half opened, and we could see some petals are completely opened and maybe even started to fall down. And the direction is the same. For this technique I like to use bigger, thicker brushes. The important thing that they should have very sharp, fine edge. And I combine thick strokes with very sharp strokes. Sometimes I just dilute the colors or drag out the colors. It's very random, but all your moves should be within the petal and should go into the direction of the main vines of the petal. I hope you already start to see where we are going. With this, I want to make the middle a little bit darker, and just with some very bright strokes I could divide petals. I could bring volume to this flower. And actually I think this is very nice. Maybe one more shade here. It's nice to have white areas, but they should not be too much, I would say. Now I'm taking my favorite sage green color. Sorry, perlin green color. It's dusty green. You could call it dusty green. And I put the bud on a stem, and of course I would like to add some green leaves, for example, like this. With leaves I will go relatively random. Tip of the brush, belly of the brush, and again tip of the brush. I want to have one more green leaf here. Just like this, and it looks a bit lonely, so I'm going to add a small bud. I think small bud would be nice, just here. With the belly of the brush, I'm painting leaves and some shapes, just like this. And now I'm back to my purple mixture, and I'm painting this round, not open bud. So I painted the round area, and now I just drag out the colors. I mix them. Sometimes I paint with the tip of the brush, sometimes with the belly of the brush, and add some pressure, and I let colors mix and give it some directions. What is also nice is to add some purple hint to the leaves. It connects all our paintings. And add some darker shades to the bottom of the bud, as sun shine from the top, which means top is lighter, bottom is darker. And what else we could do, because it's basically finished, but I want to go for some details, so I take Berlin green, and with the tip of the brush I add some random, not random, but I go on the line of the main line of peonies leaves, and add some little details. You could have stopped on the previous stage, and it's also nice and beautiful, but it's also sometimes it's nice to make some experiments with details. They bring extra beauty, I would say. Yes, I think now I'm pretty happy with what we have. Yes, I will leave it like this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the process. I hope you were inspired to paint peonies in this light, easy technique, and I'm looking forward to see your pictures. Tag me on Instagram, olga.koelsch. Subscribe my channel. See you next time. Bye bye.